Hello everyone, I'm back with the second part of the video. Do watch it till the end, I'll be sharing the interview result. Before I start, please do like, share and subscribe to support the channel. I thought of sharing with you some metrics about the questions asked from different topics in these 4 rounds of on-site interview. You can go through it to get an overall picture. I was asked to draw the voltage transfer characteristics of a CMOS and to point out different regions of operation. Then I was asked to explain what happens in the saturation region, cutoff region and linear region. Next I was asked to draw the schematic for XNOR. It can be done by this way. If you look, the total gate count is 12. But there is also another way in which the gate count is less. Representing XNOR as XOR bar and simplifying it, we reach to a schematic where the gate count is 10. Although I was not asked to draw the optimized one, but it is always better to provide something extra to get an edge over other candidates. Moving to the next question, determining the depth of FIFO. This is a common question asked in the interviews. Write frequency is provided and it is also mentioned that there is one idle cycle between successive writes, which means every 2 cycles one data can be written. So first determine the time required to write one data. Then determine the time required to write 100 data. From the read frequency and the number of idle cycles between successive reads, time required to read one data can be determined. Last step is to determine the number of data items that can be read in X second. Here X is the time required to write 100 data which we had determined earlier. The difference between the total number of data and the answer that we got in the last step will give the minimum depth of FIFO. Then the interviewer asked me to implement an OR gate using mux without using extra gates. I implemented it in this way. Moving further, explain in detail how the clock skew affects timing. I use this equation to explain. This equation depicts that the clock skew relaxes setup but tightens hold. Then comes one of the most asked questions in an interview. Draw FSM which detects sequence 10110. I was given the option to choose Mealy or Moore machine. Then I was asked some questions related to CTS. Like, what is CTS? What are we trying to achieve at CTS stage? Which metal layer I used for clock routing and why? How the clock buffer is different from normal buffer. I was also asked about electromigration and ways to prevent it. What is voltage droop and ground bounce? Then I was asked questions specific to my work, like what is the technology node you worked on? What was the gate count? What was your role in that? What is the biggest issue you faced in that project and how did you overcome it? These are all the questions that was asked. Overall the interview went well and I'm happy that I received an offer. Around the same time frame I did also receive multiple offers. I will share the experience of those interviews in my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.